Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we are on another episode. Is my daddy a deadbeat? Okay? We don't have Brian McKnight and his kids talk about him. Now we at Wu-Tang Clan's Ghostface and his kids talking about him. So let's get into it. I have never been the type to go online and talk about my personal life, my family, my emotions. However, today, I'm giving an inside look into my broken heart because I'm feeling more lost and hopeless than I've ever been. At the real Ghostface Killah, I didn't really want to do this, but at this point, I'm tired of keeping quiet and saving your reputation. I'm tired of the pain. My heart has been aching and longing to be loved by you, my Father, for way too long. So since you are unreachable, perhaps this could get your attention. I haven't had a full conversation with you or seen you in over 15 years. You haven't once tried to reach out to me to see how I'm feeling or how I'm doing. I have messages that literally show me reaching out to you and receive no response for over a decade. Honey, a man doesn't take care of his family will never be blessed. The real Ghostface Killah ghosted us for way too long. Yo, his son is funny. Not the real Ghostface ghosted us for way too long, child. Honey, we see him. He ain't no Casper, child. Okay, I read that part to y'all. Okay, let's get into some more of this essay. Because let me tell you something. When you say, I don't mean to do this, but you already know you're about to hear an essay. Brian McKnight kids did it, and now we got Ghostface Killah. Okay? And I'm gonna get into the details of the Brian McKnight shit, because my thing is, I just want to know who y'all think is the biggest deadbeat dad. We have a deadbeat dad challenge, guys, and it shouldn't even happen in our communities with famous people, but it's happening. Now, let's get back into it. The legend that y'all all love, Ghostface Killah, is a full definition of a deadbeat dad. You let us live without lights, gas, and even communication from you for years. You have all this coin, but yet you allow my uncle to clean up your mess. I have lived in a shelter for almost a year in 2020. During COVID, you haven't reached out once to help me or see if I was even alive. Your daughter is mentally ill, and you haven't even come to make sure she's okay or even get help for her. You don't even give a damn about your children. And it's time to lay this shit on the table. Growing up, your cold shoulder made me scared of not only myself, but the world. I was never comfortable around you and my brothers when I was a kid, but at least my brothers grew to accept me on their own. I felt unprotected my entire life. I couldn't even fully chase my dreams because I was afraid of who I was, and I just kept trying to make everyone happy and be someone I wasn't, even though it was obvious I was pretending. For years, you made me hate myself until I developed the courage to snap the fuck out of it and realize that there was nothing wrong with me, but there's everything wrong with you. I can't even say you're only a deadbeat to me because I'm gay, because you're a deadbeat to all your kids. Some more than others. But what I've been seeking in the answers as to why. Is it because your father turned his back on you? Why do you love everyone but your kids? It's backwards, it's ugly, it's hurtful, and it's humiliating. I'm tired of you ignoring us. I'm tired of you acting like we don't exist. I'm tired of you. And these are the text messages and the DMs, because this looked like a lot of DMing. And it looked like a lot of DMing on one side. Let's go through the DMs. Please, Dad, can you please check on us sometimes? I guess that's what that message is, because it's cut off. You can see that it's cut off. I hope you're feeling okay and being healthy. Then he scratched out those two messages. But I love you always. And again, please take care of yourself and reach out a little more. Question. And that's a whole nother day when he wrote the question mark. And y'all, I'm going to tell you this. This is this recently. Well, you know what? I can't say it's recently because they don't have the year over here neither. So I was going to say it's recently because they don't have the year next to it. But when we slide over to September, that would have to have been last year. And they don't have no year next to it. And even they just have the time. I was looking for you. I wanted to say peace. Peace, Dad. Peace, Dad. Happy Thanksgiving. Can you give me a call when you can? Peace, Dad. Give Mom a call ASAP. They took Onyx from us, Dad. We don't know what to do. Momo told the people she was going to hurt the baby, and they took her. Lord Jesus. Peace. Just checking if you got my messages. It's really important. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Wish we had a better relationship, but it's cool. I love you no matter what. Have a great day. Then he finally answers him back. He finally answers him back, y'all. I know. Me too. Thank you. I love you too. Be safe wherever you are. Now, here's the thing, Ghostface. I was going to be on your side and be like, this could have been, it has to be last year because June didn't even come up yet. We are still in May 2023, right? And I was with you. I love you too. I was with all of that until you said, be safe wherever you are. Wherever you are means you don't know where your kid is at. That's what that means. Wherever you are means I haven't talked to you in a while, and maybe wherever you are is wherever you are. Mentioning all the and wherever you are means you knew they probably was in a shelter because he reached out to you and you didn't answer them back. So that's why you're saying wherever you are, because you don't even know where your kids live at no more. So that's why you're saying wherever you are, Ghostface. Now let me just say something. Ghostface used to be my favorite Wu-Tang Clan member. But he killed me when he said wherever you are. Now, this is the man, Ghostface, and his kids. And you can tell this is like late 90s, early 2000s, right? And the wherever you are. My thing is, Ghostface, you have kids in this world and you don't know where they at? Because you should have never said wherever you are. Because that made it look bad. To me, it did. See, I read into words. And wherever you are, meaning you don't know where the fuck they at. You don't know where they live. Because you ain't keeping contact. That wherever you are just told me everything about your relationship. Even if I didn't want to believe the son, I believe him now because you, wherever you are. Like, what do you mean wherever you are? That's crazy to me. How you have kids and you don't know where they at. I may not speak to my dad every day. Me and my dad have a great relationship. He's a workaholic. I'm a workaholic. We may not speak every day, but he would never get in there and say, wherever you are. Like what? He would never end a text message like that because he knows exactly where I live at. I know exactly where he live at. I know where my siblings is at. I know everything about them. But for you to say wherever you are, it's crazy, Ghostface. And I want to know what Ghostface got to say about this YouTube. Now, I'm on Infinity's personal IG page, which is the son that's been writing all of this. Now, I'm going to tell you this, y'all. He's in spaces that Ghostface needs to pay attention to because he's out there in the entertainment world. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean is he's a singer, okay? He's a performer. My thing is, though, see what I'm saying? He's a performer. He's a singer. So what you need to do is try to embrace him a little bit so you can guide him. But you're not thinking about guiding him because you probably too embarrassed of him. See? I don't want to play his music because I don't want a copyright claim. But he's a singer. And he has a good crowd. And magazine people are putting him on covers and stuff. So maybe we need to, maybe Ghostface do need to get in touch with his son and figure out what's going on before this blows up like the whole Brian McKnight situation. I would hate to see another black father put on the chopping block because he's ignoring his kids or because he's feeling some type of way about his children or he had a messed up past. My thing is, to my black people, see, here's the thing about this. Father's Day is going to come up again. And it's on June 19th again. So, my thing is, how about you reach out to your son before this blows out of proportion? Because my thing is, even if it's right or wrong, because it's starting to look like you're not embracing him because he's, you know, in that other community or whatever. And it's starting to look like, and this is the little girl that he was talking about, and the little girl they got took in. And I've noticed a lot of those pictures too. He just said happy birthday to her. This was what, 12 weeks ago? He said happy birthday. March the 5th. Oh, she's a March baby like my babies. So, look. And my thing is, she's a precious little baby. And that's the son being a good uncle to his niece. Because everybody in the comments, you know it's always in the comments. Everybody in the comments was like, oh, you had a baby? I thought he was gay. Like gay people can't have kids. I didn't understand that. But I wanted to go straight to his, I wanted to see his text messages for myself. So that's why I came over here. To see if everybody got the same text messages. These are all the text messages from his page that he posted. Oh, this is one that they didn't get. And this is why I came over here to get all of the tea. Not half the tea, not a teaspoon of the tea, but I need all the tea. You came to Staten Island yesterday and didn't even feel the need to check on Mahogany and see how she was doing. I told you numerous times that she's not well and needs help. What is it gonna take for you to check just in on us? Like we do, like do we have to die in order for you to reach out? I really need to know because this is really hurtful. Seeing everyone post you, but your kids didn't even know you was here. Peace. Your daughter is bipolar and schizophrenic, Dad. She needs help. TS is not easy. It's not easy over there. Please reach. And then he raised that one. Check in on us, X, Y, and Z. We read that one. And that's the post that he posted. But my thing is with him, and I'm talking about Ghostface. How you come, and that's see, that shade room, if you're going to get all the text messages or a neighborhood talk or one of y'all, if y'all going to get all of them, get all of them. Y'all left out that one part where it says, and I don't even think it was a coincidence that they left it out, where the little boy says, you came here. You came here. And didn't have nothing to say to us. Now here's the tea about May the 10th. Oh, no, wait. I was going to say it says, but no, it says 2022, not 2023. I find that to be real funny. Now I'm going to be real nosy with it now, because my thing is, why don't these have 2022 with it? But yet, these have 2022. Get into it. This is not 2023. So, 2023 June 16th didn't come yet. Why don't these have 2022 on them? Just like these. I found it a coincidence they didn't leave that. They left that out for a reason. They left these set of text messages out for a reason, because it's a telling timeline of what's really going on. Remember, we said we didn't know from what year that those other text messages was. Now, these text messages right here, even from May 10th to May 16th, it has the time and everything in the year on there. Now, if this is right after the next month, right? If this is the same year, and obviously, we don't know that. The reason why we don't know that is because where's the 2022 at? Why is it not there? And y'all can say, oh, it's not there. No, it's not there. And I find it to be a coincidence that it's not there. Anywho, I'm not trying to say that these text messages was fixed or a certain way to make it look a certain way, but it is kind of funny that they're not there. Tell me what you think about that in the comments, because let me tell you something. If I go on to mine right now, it will say all the year, because it's an old text. So it's going to tell you the year. For these text messages right here to not say a year, what year it is crazy to me. Because what y'all gonna say? Oh, Eve, well, maybe those is from... No, it's the same type of text message format, and everything. So, why is it that the year is here, but the year is not there? Y'all get what I'm saying to y'all? Because here's the thing. If we going by what the months, and if we assume that these are all the same year, it should have the year there. That's all I'm saying. My real thing is, Ghostface, holla at your kids, yo. Stop being a deadbeat dad, allegedly. You, Brian McKnight, just line them all up. Y'all just gonna do all... Here's the thing about it. The media that I don't like. Because I know for a fact that there's a lot of white celebrities that don't even be bothered with their kids. But let me just tell you this. Our kids put it out there in the forefront. I'm not trying to say that white people, celebrity white people, kids don't put it in the forefront. But y'all are quick to pick it up from a black man when he talk about his black daddy, or when a black female talk about her black daddy or whatever. They quick to pick it up. And they pick this one up real quick because he's LGBT. Okay? And it's always a motive behind the madness when it comes to these blogs. Tell me what you think about it, YouTube. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ghostface, holla at your kids, because here's the tea. They all look like you. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.